everybody's lives being busy. If you want, I can tell you about the meeting that we had about the City of Yes. And just like briefly go over that because I think it has a lot to do with economic development. Let me just pull up my email from Suki. She just sent a recap, which I can share, but basically we are a pretty hard no on the City of Yes, and we had a number of reasons why going from a C1 to a C2 in certain areas was not of interest to us. Let me just pull up the whole email. Sorry, guys. So we basically broke it up into reasons why we were against it. We didn't want manufacturing activities coming into C1, C2, and C4 commercial overlay districts, which is a lot of our area. We didn't want adding commercial uses on upper floors of C1 and C2 buildings. Basically, we went proposal by proposal. We were against dancing, against large scale indoor entertainment, against ground floor retail with the proposed BSA special permanent residential zones within 100 feet of intersections. So that would be the residential areas like Bedford Avenue having corner stores everywhere, which who knows what that will turn into in the future. Against allowing unrestricted home occupations, recharacterizing home occupations as small businesses and increasing the allowable percentage of the home used from 49% to 25%. And the number of non-resident employees from 1 to 3. Opposed allowing wholesale and storage business in C1 and C2. We thought that would kind of like break up the walking districts. Oppose allowing auto service in C1 to C7 retail districts because we didn't want it to turn into some sort of Coney Island Avenue area anywhere. Against the reclassification of use groups and the changes to the legislative intent section of the zoning text, allowing transient hotels, which was the last ones. And then the last 3 were public parking garages, which basically it was permitting new public parking garages. The last 3 we didn't talk about as much. The casinos we were obviously against. And then I can't remember what this C9 opposes, the CPC special permit, basically to allow the modifications of all size restrictions, environmental standards, enclosure restrictions, geographic limitations, or other limitations imposed for amusements and micro distribution facilities. So, I mean, everything that you would, it breaks it up more and more into more detail. So I can share the document with you guys, but do you guys want to talk about the City of Yes at all as far as economic development?
I mean, I missed that particular. I see it come up. I was traveling,
Yeah.
so that Sunday email or whatever. But I mean, all of those things we were pretty much in alignment with. So
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a no. They need to go back
Yeah.
to the drawing board.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, Suki just laid it out like detail by detail by detail, and she just sent it tonight. So I just am looking at it now too. So, I mean, yes, I think we're all in agreement with that. We don't think we have enough empty storefronts. She had asked me to walk up and down Flatbush and give a count to see what the percentage of empty storefronts just in the Flatbush between Parkside and Empire section of that merchants area. And then I think other people were checking other, yeah, you were checking an
I'm
area.
doing Utica. I already did it. I just need to, I'm putting it in a cleaner format. It was on my notes. So
Amazing.
It's a lot
Yeah.
on
It's a
Utica.
lot of work.
yeah.
I mean, I tried at one point to get everybody's email addresses, and that was like very difficult. Like almost impossible. Okay. So that's that. What else do you guys want to talk about?
I
Well,
think
oh, I'm sorry.
you go for it. Go for it.
There wasn't a meeting last month, right? Or did I miss it?
No, you didn't. There wasn't one. I don't know why.
Canceled basically, but there wasn't one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because the previous time, I had volunteered to reach out to Intersection and the Link NYC about possibly getting some ads onto their Link NYC stuff. And I did get a response back from them with a very detailed and on how to do that. It's either free or low cost because we're a community board. It most likely will be free. You just have to abide by certain height and wording limitations. They have a form to fill out. I can certainly forward this to whoever, I guess Khalil or the board, so they can distribute it. It depends on what we want, right? They already have a calendar of what they they advertise each month, and they're very willing to work with us to get something out there that meets the standards. So we just have to figure out what makes sense for us, for the kiosks that are out there now. They were very happy, actually.
Great.
A little bit surprised. Yeah.
Did they say anything about turnaround time or if there's like a backup? Like, I guess if we wanted to do something in the next, I don't know, it's like you said, retail it's now, but so if we wanted to do something.
They did. I think it takes like a week or two, as long as it doesn't need a lot of work. The turnaround time wasn't bad, but it may be too late for this month, unless as individuals you want to do something. But they have like I can forward it, and you can see the instructions on how to go about getting the information out there. Okay. They also have a training class, but I'd have to find out when the next one is, if people want to join that. So they give a little tutorial on how to go about it as well.
Like how to make an ad? Is that what the training's about?
Not what their requirements are.
Right. Did they say how frequent they have those trainings?
I think she said monthly. Oh. They have it monthly. So they had one in November, which I wasn't able to make. I can reach out to see when's the December one. At least the more people that are knowledgeable on how to do this will make anything we want to do later on easy.
And then I have the name of the guy at the Brooklyn Chamber of Commerce that could help on the Utica Ave Merchants Association, but I don't, you ready for that?
I'm ready for it.
Okay, so his name is Mark Caserta, and his email is MCASERTA. So MCASERTA at brooklynchamber.com. And he was really helpful when I was trying to get the Merchants Association in Flatbush kind of like going again, but it was easier, he said, to start fresh than to deal with someone that already had a sort of a charter in existence and yada yada yada. Like you couldn't start fresh if it already existed. You had to work with what was already there. But if it doesn't exist, he can help you. And he worked for the chamber, so you know that's what they do.
Great, thank you.
So that's that. And then we also got from the meeting 2 times ago. Hey guys, welcome. We also got the list that Diana Richardson had created years ago about shop small. I don't know if everyone received that or if Dante just sent it to me. Did you guys get it?
I didn't
Okay.
get it.
I don't know
Let
about
me
that one.
see. I don't know how. Can I share it with you guys through the computer here?
No, they don't allow sharing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can share your screen. You're the co-host, Vanessa, so you have that privilege to do that.
No, I
Okay.
think you wanted,
Sure.
or,
I
or did
wanna
you want to
send
share
it
the
to
document?
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
wanna-
okay, yeah.
Oh, I
can
did
have
get it.
Dante.
you got it?
Yeah.
I mean, it has a lot of grocery stores on it and stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. But I was looking around to see what other sorts of gift shops there were in the neighborhood that weren't the ones that I own, which are awesome, called Awesome. And there's Georgie's Five and Dime, which is on Rogers Avenue. And I heard rumors that she might be going out of business. So now would be a great time to support her store. And I know there's a flower shop on Fenimore. I'm just trying to think of things that aren't restaurants and bars. And I did a Google search. I looked around. Everything was like just outside of our district. There were a few places in Crown Heights that looked great, but we're not in CB9. Does anybody else have any other small gift shops that aren't restaurants or bars that we can support this holiday season?
It's not gift shop, but they're apparel store, like nice
Yeah.
new stores that have opened that you can find giftable items. Definitely exist.
Yeah, there's a record store on Fenimore. There's also a record store over on Nostrand, which is really cool. I think it's like a Jamaican record shop. Dorsey's Art Gallery has a Otto Neal's exhibit going on right now, and they have a book that they're selling about his watercolors, which would make a great gift. That's, I don't know, something local that you could purchase, local artist and his book. Trying to think of some others, but
Yeah, this is a nice guide. I mean, if we had an updated version,
yeah, it's a
that
good
would-
starting point though.
I don't know if you want to share. Can you share? Maybe flashing it so people can see.
Yeah, here, let me share my screen. I don't know how to do this. I'm assuming desktop one. Let's see. Oh God. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. It's like telling me I have to quit Zoom and
Oh, if it's not set up that way, I don't.
yeah.
Permission if it's disabled for me to share. So, oh, there you go.
Am I screen sharing?
Yes, you are.
Oh, great. Okay. So let me find it. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so let me start at the top. Okay, liquor store. I don't know about this comic book store, but that sounds cool. Anyone Comics on Union? Oh, I do know that store. I don't know if you guys do. Anyway, comic store. Um, supermarkets, that's my shop. Awesome. Some bike stores. Maybe we can get this shared with everybody on this email too. Some optical hardware, beauty salons.
I can speak with Dante tomorrow, have it sent to everybody on this committee.
Great, perfect. Flyboys, I know, is gone. Green light's gone. Kings County Nurseries is gone. How sad. Okay.
When was the last I'm trying to think about events on some of these corridors
And
that can drive traffic, you know?
yeah, yeah, it's been a while. We haven't had one in Flatbush in years.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't recall that. Utica, I mean.
Yeah, Renoso came through and stopped at some businesses week or no, it's got to be like 3 weeks ago now, and it was like saying that him and Rita wanted to do stuff, but they also said they wanted to pump Small Business Saturday, and I didn't see anything done. So
Okay. So
I guess who would edit? So if we wanted to do a revised,
yeah,
who would we need to do that? Do we have
I mean, I
like,
guess we would need like an intern or two, right? And
yeah,
someone would need to manage them.
pumpkin.
yeah.
This is interesting.
Because in the right format, if there was at least some notice to whoever has a store and they send it in the format we need.
I mean, maybe we can ask Brian's office to update this and see if they're willing to do it. Like it's the same office. I don't see why not.
Yep, that's a good.
Okay. I'm happy to reach out to them and ask them to update this.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything else that we want to talk about from last meeting that we have to review?
Okay. I mean, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm saying about you guys want to talk about economic development. I mean, I want to know. I mean, if the city can tell us what location the region use, like I mean, like places, so we can do some event for the city, and then where people can meet up. I mean, I don't know, just gotta give them some new ideas. I mean, and then for bookstore that you're talking about comic store. I mean, it's moving. I think we closed last week. We closed last Saturday. It was the last day, so I walked by it, right? Yes. So that mean that your list is very old. You need to change it also.
Yeah.
This is yeah, very outdated. I mean, we can work work on in your neighborhood. If something is close by that you like, and you can just make a list yourself, and then create something new for us, something like a gift that we like to offer to some other people. I think that'd be a nice thing to do for us, for the community also, to do something more actual, more recent. This is very old.
Yeah, we're looking at updating it, seeing who.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do
Yeah.
this. This is like this is like 10 years ago, pretty much.
Yeah.
Totally different neighborhood now. Oh god, see that shit. Yeah, you got to do that.
I think this was made only 3 years ago, but yes, it's very outdated, and it needs to be updated for sure.
Yeah.
Are you saying that Anyone Comics is now closing?
Yeah, I think it was last week. So I mean, we're moving some new places. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So they're not closing
but-
for good.
No, they were still in the community, but they're changing the location because that one was a little bit. It was a little bit far I mean, in the middle of the street. I think they're moving somewhere close by. I don't know
Okay.
because my roommate told me that, but they're still in the neighborhood, definitely moving. So
Okay.
that's it for me. Okay. Oh.
But yeah, I do like that it's a guide that is local to us,
Yeah.
versus some of the broader ones that exist out there. So
Yeah, and maybe we can also classify it like in one section that says like liquor stores, this, bars, this, beauty shops here, gift shops. Yeah, that'd
I
be
like that idea. Makes
easier
sense.
maybe
Yeah.
to navigate when you're, yeah. Okay, great. There was one other, or was there anything else on the last meeting that we had that we needed to talk about today?
no, I think it was mainly the city of Yes, and you covered that earlier. And then the vacancies and that Utica. So I definitely covered that. I just have to share it.
I'm gonna finish Flatbush and share it with you guys too.
And Lisa, the link piece. So that clearly sounds like we've missed the boat.
Yeah, I think
That's what I think.
so.
Yeah, but it's we
There's
still
always-
have next year.
Exactly.
This
There's
is
always
for
gonna be
the
something.
holiday. Yes, and we can plan better for next year. So
yeah.
that's fine.
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to rush anything, you know? And
Yeah.
it not be useful.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're doing just like generic shop local link
Yeah.
NYC posts anyway. I'm assuming that they are.
I think so. Let's see.
Is there a way to see what they're advertising?
They have, yeah, I can show you what they have.
Let me
Oh,
stop
they
sharing
shared.
the screen.
Would I be able to share the screen?
Yeah, let me stop sharing mine. Sorry, I didn't even.
Okay, hold on. Kind of lost you for a second.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Okay, this is what they promote per month.
Oh,
So in December, they do shop small.
Oh, this
Right.
is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have bakeries and sweet shops month, health and wellness month. Maybe we can tie ourselves into some of these.
Yeah, I
It'd be
mean,
great to-
if there were small, young business owners in our district, and we should be promoting them in January.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who knows young under 25-year-old business owners in the district?
I don't know, but
but new businesses, I think.
I think maybe an ask to one of those CB9 blasts. It's like, do you know a young 25-year-old business owner? We'd like
Yeah,
to,
that's a good idea.
yeah, and then for February, like maybe a month or two in advance, so we can try to piggyback off of this.
Great. So let's ask Dante to include it in the newsletter, like for January and February, and then we can try to connect it to the link people and blast it out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they had go back. I'll stop share for a second. Trying to see what else that they shared.
I mean, if we can, for the next few weeks, get people to submit, and then February, when money is better, January is typically after the selling, and then start to really rotate, the young entrepreneurs in February and other things.
Right. Trying to think. If you bear with me, I can show you this other stuff.
Sure.
So can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So this was just a brief graphic as to who's eligible. Like you can see, for it to be completely free, you have up to 2 links, 4 screens in total, which is not bad for free. And they give you an outline as to who would qualify for that somewhere in my email that I have to them. And I think community boards, community groups, and the like are free. And if you're a business, they depends on what type of business you are, you can get it at low cost. So, yeah, the email was very comprehensive, which was good.
We should tell people about this.
Yeah, and you know what I was thinking?
Businesses as well.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
can do
I've
this
used it
themselves.
before. It was super fun to see my business on the link screen.
Yeah.
I mean, that in itself was worth it. It was free. So, yeah, but we should tell people this, like somehow distribute this. Because I don't think people know.
I mean, that could be something that makes sense to go out in the CB9 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Their business, you know, note that this exists.
Yes. So did you know that you can advertise your business on the links NYC? We just need to come up with the verbiage on that.
Interesting.
Great.
It would be great if we know anybody that's very good graphically, I guess, that can put out something pretty.
Or
I think
you
they even do some of it. Don't they do some of it? Like you just tell them what you want to write, and I think they have like graphics that look like a business, like things like that you can just...
I'll look at it again. I have to find out. I'll find out.
So they probably have standards as well. So.
Yeah, there's standards which they share. But I think it's helpful if you have something in your mind that you bring forth, and then they could say this works, this doesn't work because of something. So,
I mean, there's some tools to make it easy to make things look quite fun. Like Canva, that's my favorite thing.
Okay. I'm listening.
Okay. Any other old business that we want to go over? Okay. Any new?
Oh, sorry. There is although I can't say I found anything on this, but we were talking about resources, revising some of the like financial, like awareness teaching classes and leveraging businesses.
Yeah.
Who do that. Like I think in the past it was Chase. So that was one old thing.
And you found something else?
Oh no, I haven't yet. That right out. But that was old. Yeah.
I did have something pop into my email about that the other day, and I was like, oh, they have free, and now I can't find it. I'm sorry, guys. My life has been recently. Okay, any other old business?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. New business?
I guess, like I was saying, that I mean, we need to try to see what we improve, I mean, like the new places. Yeah. And I mean, you need to do something like weekly. Eventually, send an email. What new? I mean, in the community, what's going on with park or like parties? I mean, what's going on, and also the nightlife. Also, I mean, you need to start to see what what bands are playing in town, I mean, the city. I mean, a band, and then also if you can have some local place for food, or where we can give us, I mean, a discount for all of the people who live in the community. If we can do like lunch, mostly for lunches, you can if you come like 5 or 6 days a week, you can get a lunch for like half price or 10% off. And then you can partner with some local places for food, like restaurant. They can give you like a $5 million a week, maybe $5 if you come out at 10 p.m. No, like a noon to 3. You have like lunch places for people who live in the neighborhood, just for the people who live in the community. Like, I mean, we can try to find partners for us who give us some discount for the people who live on the community, and then spend time there for like a noon. And you get over there. I don't know. It's the same. It's just one idea. So, hello.
Yep, we're listening.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's just for us, but like for me, I mean, I work in the city, but I spend my lunch every day. I mean, I don't cook pretty much. I go buy food every time, and then I pay the same price every day. I mean, if we can do like over hostel place, we come like a lunch from from noon to 3 for all the student and all people, all the people who work at home, and or CB9, and then get like a discount card, and then that you can offer for all members, I guess, people who live in the community. And then also, if you can do maybe one day a year, instead of carnival, have just one day for like test of CB9. You can do other food, like you can get a nice place where people can showcase their food cooking, their skill. If you come from Africa, from Caribbean, from France, because I mean, our community is very large and diverse. Just the taste of well, it's gonna be a taste of a night, very nice flower on summertime, like in May. Just organize like a nice very showcase. Bravo Plaza. I mean, at the entrance at the book library or across. I mean, one day we should have a taste of different food, just for food. So, what do you guys think?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I
then we
mean,
have loads
it sounds good to me. I think to piggyback, what my comment is, maybe it's an alignment, but it's really just about, I guess, starting with a survey that can go out potentially to ask businesses where they need support. Just hearing some of the businesses closing, going down that list, figuring out where people need some support. Is it traffic? Something like that you were recommending could potentially help. Even awareness of events that occur. Sometimes they just pop up. I think there's a Haitian thing sometimes, and we fall into these things oftentimes. But maybe just starting with a simple survey, because it's cold now. But at least we can do some information gathering for the next year, and hopefully hit warm months as well, to actually support. And that survey, we might also find opportunities for, maybe it can go out with that link thing as well, just to get a true understanding of where people need support, so we can really support them where they need it versus doing it in our bubble here.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of some sort of food way to gather, because that's a great way to bring people together, is with food.
Absolutely.
Nice.
And then how it gets advertised eventually when it comes, using all
on
the
link.
screens. The link for sure, the emails, the wherever else we can have it.
Do we know how many people our email blast goes to?
or how many open it as well?
Yeah,
I open it.
I do.
But I always wasn't on the email blast.
Me neither.
So you have to like come across something that says, "Oh, join this email blast." You're like, "Oh, okay, let me do that."
Speaking of that, can we maybe that's a good link thing to have a QR code on the link to say like sign up guys for your local to know what's going on.
Yeah,
Maybe
want to
it's
know
done
what's going
before.
on?
It could
Yeah.
have been done before, but if you find yourself out of the loop, sign up for the emails.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good first CB9 link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we can really start getting them the information if they're on the list. Because I don't know. I mean, we should find out how many people are on this list.
And they should have open rates and be able, hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I would think so.
Like that. Yeah.
Okay, great. So any other new ideas that anybody wants to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask you about the theater down the street on North Strand. Is that open? Is that closed? I mean, what do they do?
Which one?
Do they have shows? The Black Lady Theater? I don't know. What's the name of it?
The Black.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but one down. I mean, I've never been inside. But I don't know. What do they do? Do they do shows? And I don't know if you guys know about it.
The Black Lady Theater?
Yeah. What do they do?
I think something's going on with it. Some sort of deed theft situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know all the details. I'm sure you could Google it, but I think something not great is happening right now.
Okay. I mean, yeah, because I mean, it'd be a nice place to have people coming to our community to visit some shows. I mean, I don't know if they still do that. It's
Yeah.
like it's also like an asset. It's like people go to Ireland, they go to the Apollo, and then that may be that or Apollo of Crown Heights. If we can make like if they do shows, I don't know if they do, but I mean we can do that, and then that can bring people to Brooklyn to our community. You just come for a show, and then there's some for beer down next door, or I guess some oxtail like next door. I don't know if you can have more places like that here in Brooklyn. I mean, advertisement. Let people come for a show, and then they will spend money for the neighborhood eventually. I don't know. But we need more thing for us to spend a bit of time. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's very. I don't know.
I did a quick search on the Black Lady Theater.
Yeah.
Listed as the address of 750 Nostrand Avenue, right?
Yeah.
But I also know that there's the Crown Hill Theater that's like reopening, and it's at 750 Nostrand Avenue. So I don't know if it's renamed to Crow Hill Theater. They're having some thing tomorrow.
Oh, what tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice thing for the community. I mean, if you got theater, you bring people from some other places. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Crown
different
Hill
people.
Theater. It's a event space and some other things going on. Co-working lounge, bar area, stage. They have a big event going tomorrow. DJ.
I have a question. Does the Parks, Rec, and Culture Committee talk about, I've never been to one of their meetings, but did they talk about events and music things and that kind of stuff? Do we know?
I haven't been to one.
Okay.
They can find out.
I would assume they would talk about that kind of stuff, but maybe they just go over liquor licenses and that's, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to know what's going on in the community. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's sad to just pass by like nice shows, you know, and then Friday, Saturday, I don't know. I would like to know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on there in the community. I just we don't know nothing.
Well, we have a
Yes.
free show happening at my store, Awesome Home, on
Well,
the 7th. It's called 7/7, and it happens at 7 p.m. on the 7th, 17th, and 27th, somewhere in our district. But this time it's happening at 653 Flatbush Avenue, and 7 people get up to the mic for 7 minutes each. So it's 49 minutes plus a little talking. So if you want to come to that, it's free on.
yeah, what is that? Yeah, I see it on the 7th, right?
It's on the 7th this month, which is a couple nights from now.
On Tuesday, I'll be working.
Thursday. Well, the next one is on
Oh.
the 17th.
Oh, 17th. Ah, just 17th? I can do 17th, yeah.
17th. Okay, so if you follow on Instagram, are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
There's an Instagram account called BK underscore. Hold on, let me pull it up so I can make sure I get it right. BK. No. Sorry. 77 underscore BK 40th Council District. It's 40TH.
Yeah, the council or district.
40th Council District. So
Yeah.
77 underscore BK 40th Council District. They do these shows 3 times a month. You should go.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah.
Great place to meet people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Love to see you there. It's not my show. My husband does it, so I thought I would
okay.
share it. Yeah. But it's a community show. It's not his show. It's different people host every month, every 7 or 10 days, and it's great. Musicians, performers, politicians. You never know what you're gonna get. It's only 7 minutes each performer. So if it's bad, it's only 7 minutes. If it's good, you're really into it. So yeah.
That's interesting.
Actually, Suki from the community board just did it about 2 times ago and talked about what the community board is, just to like tell people a little bit, because people don't know very much about what the community board does. And so I thought that was interesting for people. I hope they were interested. Who knows?
That's nice. Interesting. So,
okay, any other new business we want to talk about?
It would be, I think it just hearing how soon we could potentially get the awareness of the newsletter for starters, to try to get more people. So when we get to the next part of what we're trying to do and advertise, then there's actually more eyes on it. Then I think it's a quick win. I guess Dante can really confirm that. But yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so action items I would say are like getting moving on the kiosk first, like post about us. I'm gonna send this Diana list to Brian's office and ask them if they did it for us and see at least what they're willing to do, because they do have a staff, not a big one, but whatever.
That's nice.
What else we need to do?
I actually have to send the link NYC information to you all. I'll send it to the community board who can distribute.
Great. Hey, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My name is Danny. I'm sorry, I'm new to CB9. I have a friend who is on East New York Avenue, and he's looking to open a dispensary or apply for a dispensary. And I've been to Community Board 8, where they have approved some of the, it goes to the OCM and then it goes back to the Community Board to approve. Did you guys already do that, or any?
So this isn't the general. This isn't the general board meeting, which you can come to. This is just the economic development meeting, and we don't deal with dispensary licensing stuff on economic development. We haven't met as a board to discuss that either yet, but I'm sure it will come up soon. I don't know
Okay.
what committee you go to about that. Does anybody know?
Well, liquor discussion was done at public safety, so I imagine potentially there, if anything.
Yeah, you might want to just check with the office, and they can lead you in the right direction.
Yes, thank you so much.
You got it. Good luck. Okay, great. Well, if there's nothing else anybody wants to talk about, happy holidays. I hope everybody has a healthy, happy December.
Same to you, and prosperous
Thank
business
you.
for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Fingers crossed.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See everybody soon.